Hello guys, hi and welcome to Christy is Not Sleeping Tarot. Today we will be doing tarot card reading regarding what do you need to hear right now in this moment. The first card is the Eight of Swords, second card is Justice, third card is the Devil. This is my first video on YouTube, guys. If you have any ideas for specific videos you would like to see or just topics that would interest you, please leave them in the comments. I would really love to hear what you guys have to say. Besides that, let's start. So one of the things that I'm getting in general from this energy is that perhaps you've been feeling overwhelmed, perhaps you've been feeling stressed, or there are certain aspects in your life, just getting from this card, that might make you feel like you need to hide, or you feel like you might be the victim of a certain type of situation. But let's really dive deeper into this. What does group 1 need to know at the moment? What does group 1 need to know at the moment? I see the Three of Swords. I don't know if we're gonna have enough space, but I'll put the High Priestess here. Can I please clarify the Knight of Swords? Can I please clarify the Three of Swords, please? Can I please clarify the Three of Swords? Can I please clarify the Empress? Can I please clarify the Ace of Swords? Can I please clarify the High Priestess or the Queen of Swords? Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Okay, I see. I think you're keeping a close eye on your finances, or perhaps a situation that maybe before wasn't as balanced, because Four of Pentacles in this deck specifically also talks about abundance and like maybe starting something new, a business, or having some type of, as you see, a network, almost like with this spider web, creating community that eventually gives you some type of financial gain. And I feel like you're getting out of your comfort zone in a way. Spirit basically is asking you to stop dwelling on your heartbreak or some type of negative thoughts or patterns that have been affecting you past in your life. Maybe certain people have hurt you or have created, because as you can see here, the heart, it just keeps bleeding. You feel like things have been spilling over, like it's been too much, and you just want things to end. This scarcity mindset. I think you have quite a lot of capabilities, even here with like the Empress clarified by the Eight of Swords. Again, 8-8, we have double of the same card. Perhaps you're hiding a side of yourself that tends to be quite vulnerable, but the thing is, like, that vulnerability, it's exactly what's gonna give you success. And I feel like you're in this period of time where you're trying to clarify if certain things work for you or not anymore. And you're taking this, like with the Hermit here, you're taking this time for yourself to really think clearly. You're not really putting your thoughts out there, specifically also with the High Priestess clarified by the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is usually somebody who's like really, really outspoken, who knows what they want. But because it clarifies the High Priestess, it makes me feel like you keep a lot to yourself, and maybe that's exactly what you need to do at the moment. But with that being said, do not let this thought process or whatever thing to stop you from expressing yourself when it comes to your creativity or taking certain steps, because you are aware of the truth. I think with a lot of swords here, I'm also thinking that maybe there's a lot of people involved, or like there's a lot of outside opinions that really constrain you in a certain type of matter. But let me get some more information about this. What is this Empress energy regarding, please? Maybe it also has to do with self-love and just appreciation, and also, oh my god, the Ten of Cups here as well. The Three of Wands, girl. Okay, so I do definitely feel like it has to do with your sense of like self-respect, choice to be better, like choice to kind of take a leap of faith in a direction that might grow and give you some type of stability. Because we've got the Ten of Cups here, so there is like emotional fulfillment. I'm not seeing necessarily that is a person, anything specifically when it comes to love. I'm sensing more that you are just you feel very stuck in your head, and you should let that go. You should not let your thoughts hold you back from any ideas or like creative pursuits that you might have. Take this time to brew, take this time to heal, but with that being said, do not sit in it. Take action when you feel like it's suited, you know what I mean? Are there any additional messages? Can I also see more about this heartbreak, please? Six of Cups. With the 2 sixes, I'm wondering, because also, you know, here sometimes I associate this bunny with childhood. Maybe there is some heartbreak when it comes to your family situation, or maybe some, like a childhood friend. Six of Cups tends to talk about nostalgia, and also this is the first cup card. So definitely whatever pain you're feeling is kind of most probably associated with the past, because I don't think you are in this stage anymore. I think there is just like residual, like maybe resentment or just type of nostalgia that you're trying to kind of figure yourself out through. Can I get... Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. Another 6. Oh my god, this is crazy. There is some type of hurt that you most probably have experienced, either when it comes to your maybe creative pursuits, maybe in the past, maybe had some type of family members or dynamics or friendships where you were made feel like you're not good enough. And this mentality has been holding you back from actually releasing this Empress energy that you've been having. But I think it's definitely about like, leaving the cloak cheap in a wolf's clothing, because I don't feel like you're the wolf. There is a lot of gentleness to you, like with the 6 of Cups, this kid here as well with the rabbit, and also, to be honest, the rabbit also can talk about fertility. You are in a very fertile, with the High Priestess as well, time in your life where you can very much benefit from your ideas. You can build a lot on whatever foundation you already have. You just need to really be agile and like really believe again in yourself. That's all I have to say. Is there anything else that group 1 needs to know? I also saw, yeah, leave these, look how many swords we have, guys. This is crazy. And the world as well at the bottom with the Fool, because in this deck specifically, the 5 of Swords talks about other people. And I do think you definitely have some type of like negative thought processes that you have picked up either from your surroundings or your environment or whatever you grew up in. With the 6 of Swords that has been influencing you, and he's been dragging you down. But I feel like you're ready to let go of this, genuinely. I feel like you're ready to harp on this new journey with the Fool and just start over. And like really, also in this deck, the world talks about the fact that you have all the skills you need to be able to persevere in a situation. And I feel like just good things are gonna happen. But I do think there is a turning point specifically in your mindset and in your career. Comes from you starting to love yourself and putting yourself first. Let's take Oracle card. Do you have any advice for group 1, please? Have any advice for group 1, please? Tantra. Ooh. Okay, and the Buff Call. I love this deck, by the way. It's one of my favorites. And it's right on the money, to be honest. Be open to that which seems unfamiliar and different. You will experience a breakthrough. Embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerating spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can deep into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. Here is the paragraph here if you want to take a picture, if you want to read it by yourself. But yeah, it genuinely talks about you embracing your inner knowing, you trusting yourself, you know, kind of, you see these two individuals are kind of holding each other, same with the Lovers card, you know. And both of the women in this card are kind of looking to the divine. You need to stop hiding from whatever is beneficial for you. And things are gonna flow. What's the other card you had on the bottom of your deck? Show complicated explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. This is what we've been talking about, guys. Gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true to your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. Do you get this? Do you get me, girl? You see? Fantastic. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Hope this reading was helpful, and we shall move on to the next group. Thank you. Okay, group 2, you guys had the Judgment card. Just from this card specifically, I'll just say that you're definitely holding your cards close to your chest. There's a lot of noise happening around you, but I feel like you're very mistrusting of everybody. Like, it gives me the whole like vibe with the gambling. I feel like there is a lot of situations that they seem a little bit unclear. I don't know, you just don't want to get stabbed, but not necessarily like you're hiding yourself. No, you see everything clearly. Like you see see how this figure is kind of like having this bird's eye view of everything? You kind of see where things go, how things are working. But you're just like, okay, where do I put my investments? What is worth my time? What is really beneficial for me? And these flies here, you know, sometimes I also see like flies as like something suspicious. You know how they do this thing with their hands? It kind of gives me the vibe that like a lot of people might be suspicious of you, or you might be suspicious of other people. But let's see. Number 2. Group number 2, spirit guides and their higher self. What do they need to know at this moment? Please, can you tell me what do they need to know in this moment? Yes, I'm getting kind of the same vibe from the image as well. There's a lot of stuff happening around you, but you're kind of like, you kind of have the focus on the money. I'm not gonna lie. Weird conflict. Oh no, you're getting where you want, definitely. 4 of Pentacles. Judgment. That's what I'm saying. You're thinking like, oh, where do I invest my time and money? I'm sensing a bit of jealousy is with the 5 of Wands here and the Empress in reverse. It makes me feel like people underestimate you in some way. It's very strange. It's not because you actually are not like good enough or something. No, they know that. They understand that you know your worth. You are a very strong and kind of poignant person. I think you're very outspoken. And now you're in an environment that doesn't make you happy. Just like, okay, if I have to lose everything, great. I don't care. I don't care. Let this card house fall down, you know, with the Tower as well. Because change is inevitable. Like, you're very much aware of the fact that like certain things have to come to an end. 4 of Pentacles here, I do think like, again, you are very careful about like where you're putting your investments in. You are just kind of trying to get away from the noise. You're like, I don't care about this. And maybe in the past, maybe you did. But right now you're just in this mindset where you're like, you know what? I don't think this is for me, guys. I don't think this is something that I'm interested in. Kind of talking some stuff behind your back because of the knives and like all of these things. You know, there's a lot of individuals. But you got 2 tens. Like, I feel like people, yeah, there's definitely jealousy in here. And there is secrecy coming from outside sources. You are definitely keeping distance in general with your creativity and stuff as well. Okay, can I kind of get more information on this 4 of Pentacles and Judgment? Like, what exactly are they have to be aware of, please? Yeah, you don't want to be deceived, definitely. You don't want the wolf to come out of nowhere and just kind of surprise you. You are very alert. That's the thing. And in this deck specifically, Queen of Wands is somebody who is ready to basically, you know what I mean? Like, is ready to end it all if that means that she's going to get on top. So I feel like you're kind of going the ruthless approach. Are people trying to plot against them or something? 10 of Swords. They can't really do that because it's in reverse. They can't really affect you. I think you're very protected in general, like you have your guard up. If stuff comes in contact with you, you're ready to be like, okay, bye. And yeah, with the Temperance, you're kind of letting the wave take you. You're not stagnant in any way. Like, all of these figures are just kind of going their own direction. You're super clear on that. So I feel like this reading specifically, I think it's more of a confirmation, the fact that you have stuff in control, like with the Emperor here as well. Is there any additional messages that group 2 needs to know? Maybe rest and take some time for yourself. You have to already understand that these people cannot hurt you. And you are allowed to relax a little bit also with the Temperance here. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and King of Wands. You see, usually, like, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. With this, what is this shenanigans? What is this King of Wands doing here, spirits? Oh, is this like a family matter? Because you have a kid, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. Oh, the Devil. There's some toxicity definitely around you, but it cannot hurt you though. No, because with the Sun. Because you're just a happy-go-lucky person. Or at least you're trying to be, like, you're persevering with the 7 of Wands. You're not really stuck in the past. You moved from this indecision, perhaps for a very long time, to having clarity in the fact that, like, regardless of what's happening with me, I have my own back. Can I get some guidance for group 2, please, Spirit? Can I get some guidance for group 2? I like that you got exactly the bottom of the deck, Archer, Barbello. Okay, let's get into this. So, I'm gonna read it from the booklet so you know specifically. But even from the imagery, you see the wolf and like the moon here. The moon is very prevalent. It most probably talks about like your intuition. Your intuition is very powerful. You're very resilient in general. You have the smell, you know what I mean? You can smell bullshit from a mile away, which is fantastic. I feel like not a lot of people have this gift. Oh, this is what I had to say. Gift of discernment, you know? Give yourself enough rest. That was what we talked about, guys, with the Four of Swords. Only then you'll be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune into your instincts. Oh my god, this is literally what we channeled, guys. And trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition, commit to your task, and stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. Guys, here is your message. If you want to take a screenshot. By the way, I took this like hack from Hermit Tarot, because she usually is like, if you guys want to take a picture. I love that woman, by the way. She's one of my favorite readers ever. She's just a wonderful person, and if you want to check out her channel, damn it, she's just like fabulous. Anyways, let's get back to business. So, your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul and path. Sometimes you might feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of absolute freedom of your spirit. So you see kind of like here also. Here's the thing, but this individual kind of also has like their hands close to their chest, so maybe you had to pretend maybe before around people, but now you just don't have you don't have the capacity, you don't have the patience, and that's fantastic, because why would you pretend to be anybody else anyways? Okay, guys, thank you for this reading. Thank you for staying with me on this channel. I hope this helped you and this message arrived at the right time and the right moment. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And now I shall move on to group number 3. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Christy, and today we're gonna do your reading. Today we're gonna talk about what do you need to know right now at this moment. So you got the Devil. Devil tends to have quite a lot of, like, I guess, negative connotations in a lot of people's minds because, you know, of Christianity and, like, other stuff. But in Tarot, it might just symbolize certain things like addictions, certain tendencies that you have that might be just kind of self-destructive, or maybe even passion that you might feel for somebody, as you see here in this card. I do feel like I've never really paid attention to this worm kind of figure, but I'm thinking maybe there's some type of like, there might be some health stuff that you need to be aware of, or, because I don't know, it just makes me feel like worms. I don't know, and this body is kind of depleted, so maybe you're doing something that like kind of sucks the energy out of your body. Let's figure this out. So I'm gonna use my horror tarot card deck, and we gonna see what they need to know. So group number 3, spirit guides and their higher self. What do they need to know? What do they need to know at this moment? Please tell us. What do they need to know in this moment? What do they need to know in this moment? Group number 3. Okay, that's interesting. Can I clarify the King of Pentacles? We love fortune strength. The King of Pentacles usually is a person who tends to have like a certain amount of stability and control in their life, yeah. But clarified by the Death, it makes me feel like perhaps you are losing control in some type of area. It might be financial, but also the Earth things also can talk about health. With the Wheel of Fortune here clarified by the Eight of Wands, which is something that's rapid, coming out of nowhere. With the Three of Cups and the Strength, I do maybe think maybe there's some type of association, or maybe a love of like a very fast-paced lifestyle where things kind of happen and they kind of pass through you, but that is not very beneficial again for your health, because we did got a lot. You got the most cups out of every single group today, which makes me think that maybe there is a love of fun. Maybe you love fun a little bit too much, where you don't really put limits on yourself, and you tend to get confused, because like usually the Eight of Pentacles takes you certain places. It gives you groundedness, but also you have the Seven of Cups. So I think like there might be a need to just like stop consuming certain things that I guess maybe shift your focus from easy pleasures to something that's gonna be more productive in the future, because it definitely gives me the vibe of you are too attracted to a good life, if that makes sense. But let me get some more cards, because we also have the King of Wands here. So he definitely likes to party. You see this man? If you've watched Interview with a Vampire, in the last episode basically, of season 1, they have this party. It's called the Mardi Gras Ball, and they're all wearing these masks, but by the end of the episode something very tragic happens, like somebody gets poisoned. So it makes me feel like if we talk about drinks and poison here as well, so there might be an unhealthy liking the highs a little bit too much. Can I get more information about this whole situation, like, please? Yeah, King of Cups again. We have three kings, and all of them, no, 4. We have all of the kings here, but we don't have the Emperor. You see what I mean? Knight of Cups is also like his head is not screwed on. Like he's too in love with the game. But I feel like you're really good at pretending that you're fine. I think you're really good at like making other people feel like you have everything in control. But I just want to know, where is this need for kind of having too much fun coming from? Let me see. Why is this person needing to have so much fun, or like let go so much? What is the reason? Oh, why does this person need to let go so much? Guys, something is happening. Oh, Ten of Swords. Girl, what is this? What's going on? Temperance? Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. I did saw the Queen of Swords there, but I wasn't sure. Empress in reverse. It even might be, like, there's a couple of scenarios, okay? So for whichever one of those resonates with you, you tell me in the comments. But so we have a couple of things of, like, you see some of these women are kind of, it makes me feel like perhaps there is somebody who has not reciprocated your cup of love when you have approached them. So now you're dealing with this in a way where you're kind of throwing caution to the wind and you're partying your life away, but it is hurting you more because you're not necessarily processing what you need. It's kind of like the moment you wake up, or the moment you kind of get sober, or you get, out of this like mentality, it brings you back into the space of anxiety where you feel like you have so many thoughts, everything's so overwhelming. I just don't want to fight this anymore. I don't want to work on this anymore. I don't want to participate in this anymore, Because you can see also like this Queen of Swords in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. Like usually the Two of Pentacles talks about like balance, yeah? But here's like somebody's reaching their hand and saying like, I give you this, but you clearly are not saying anything. So it makes me feel like, again, it might talk about rejection, or like feeling rejected, feeling left in the cold. Or there might have been a time in your life where you most probably were taken advantage of, or you weren't taken seriously by the people around you. So now you kind of took that upon yourself and you made it your own problem, because you felt, again, you might have felt rejected by the environment that you're put in, where you were supposed to shine. The Empress in the reverse also can talk about maybe a mother figure that was not really present. A place that's supposed to nurture you or like protect you does not reciprocate, or you do not feel protected there. You tend to cope in other ways. Nobody really wants to extend their hand towards you, or like wants to communicate properly with you. Avoiding conflict. You're avoiding standing up for yourself, I'll say. As we spoke in the earlier part of your reading, I don't think consuming certain things or like going to this party lifestyle is really helpful. I think you need to face what you are kind of harboring inside of you, a sense of disappointment. Also here, the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Wands with the Ace of Cups also kind of, it gives me that vibes again. It has to do something with consuming things. Stopping the intake of certain substances might help you clear your head. Let's see, let's get some more information. Yeah, Ten of Cups, you see. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands talks about the stability, family life. It either, I told you, it either can be a mother figure or some type of, again, like home that you felt rejected in, or it was somebody you really cared about that perhaps have pulled one onto you. So now you're kind of like being a little bit mischievous. You close yourself from yourself, if that makes sense. But that's not very fun and that's not very helpful. Oh, the Two of Cups. Oh my god. Maybe there is a person who you've opened yourself up to, but they just didn't want to hear you out. Really felt a lot of like love for them and passion. And maybe this relationship also, because you see the Two of Cups here, how the cups are on top of their head. So maybe this relationship was formed in this environment as well, in this kind of party environment. But clearly this person might have not been on the same page with you, because you can see that he is kind of red and she's like almost grayish. So, and oh my god, and here as well. No? So I feel like this person ultimately was never supposed to be there for a long time. I think they were there as a part of your journey to make you realize that maybe this lifestyle is just not for you. But okay, let's pull up some of the light oracle cards. Group 3, spirit guides and their higher self. What do they need to know right now? The Sun, okay. The Alpha of Alkaline and the Lion Gate 888. So there's definitely things opening up that I have to tell you right now. But you can see how this woman is kind of engulfed in all of this, you know, like she's kind of getting lost. But her eyes, here in one, her eyes are closed and the other one is open. So I do think like there's progression in your evolution when it comes to this situation. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence happening and releasing your own worth, realizing your own worth. Okay. No matter how. Oh, also the self-worth thing can also be like, again, the Six of so the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups, like not realizing your own worth because of rejection in your environment. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into the light of your life. The divinely ornated time for your liberation, healing, immerse is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. Let's see. This is, by the way, if you want to read it by yourself, it's here. You can take a screenshot. Let's do 24. A positive twist of fate and windfall of good fortune is destined for you. Brightness and hope will elevate the negativity and give you the strength to find your way through the time of adversity and challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way. So yeah, guys, I think this whatever chaotic situation is coming to an end. I think the moment you stop this adversity, the moment you stop getting in your own way with with the consumption of certain things are looking much better, I'm not gonna lie. Fantastic. Your heart is heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance and shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something positive. So yeah, if this person that this reading is like talking about, even if it's a family structure, a family member, or it is a loved one and actually a romantic partner, definitely them living your life or them kind of stepping away is actually bringing you a lot of clarity. It's gonna take you out of this whatever shenanigans you put yourself through. Thank you for being here with me today, guys. This was a wonderful first reading. If you like these readings, please comment below and tell me what you like to see next. I am looking forward to doing much more of these in the future. This is my first video still, as I mentioned, on this channel. Cristi is not sleeping. I hope this helped, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.